Hey guys, it's Andrea. This is so weird. When was the last time I did like a non-sped up plan with me? I don't even know. This might end up sped up, so I might just be talking to myself, but who even knows? So I'm gonna go ahead and get into this plan with me. I decided this week to kind of try doing it not sped up again. I don't know what y'all prefer. I feel like no one really cares that much. They're just like, do what's ever best for you, which kind of seems like, you know, it would be easier to do the voiceover, but honestly, I think it's way harder to do a voiceover. I guess it depends on circumstance. I feel like if you really don't feel like talking for an hour and 20 minutes, then it's definitely better to do a voiceover because you can speed it up. But when you do a voiceover, you have to film everything anyways and then put in your computer, speed up parts different ways, and then do a voiceover on top of it. So either way, for me personally, it doesn't really matter either way. The only thing is, for me personally, I feel like, I'm using the Jessa kit, by the way. I feel like personally I plan better when I'm not talking because I feel like I'm rushing. But I kind of feel like I found a way to kind of work with that. So I pulled out just some stuff and then I'm going to pull out more things because that's how I do. But I am going to be using the wiggle that I believe will be coming out the day that this goes up. So this is, it's kind of like, it's pretty much just a rose gold wiggle. Emily says that there's a difference and it's a different foil number than our rose gold. Like, I've checked with the manufacturer like a million times. It's a different number completely, but honestly it looks just like our rose gold. It's like a little bit lighter, I believe Emily said. I'm I think blind a little bit, but it will be coming out today. So I mean, it's a really good deal if you use rose gold, which I do. So yeah, so definitely pick that up, but I don't really know what else to call it besides rose gold. So there's that. So I pulled out some rose gold items and I pulled out some silver items because it was funny because we've been trying to like start doing like kits we recommend with the wiggles, and Emily pulled out a bunch of kits, and I last week was like, oh, I didn't plan on using this week, but I was like, oh, this would look super cute with rose gold. And then whenever I was going through my kits, because I wanted to use a different kit, I was going to use Plan with Caffeine, but then I changed my mind. This was one of the kits I thought March would be the perfect time for this. I don't know when else I really want to use it. It would be really cute in like August or September too, but or anytime because it's really an anytime kit. But I was like, oh, this would actually look really cute with this foil color. And then it does have silver accents throughout, so I think I want to do kind of like a mixed metal look, which I've never done mixed metal with silver and rose gold. Oh, Kane just texted me and he kills me. So let's go ahead and get into this. I need all of my tools. A lot of you guys have been asking my tools recently. I feel like I always forget to mention them. So let me go ahead and talk to you guys a little bit about my tools. So I have this ruler here, which is an Erin Condren ruler. I like this ruler because if for some reason I need to cut something the width of an Erin Condren box, the Erin Condren rulers are the width of the box, which is 1.5 inches. Then I have a slice tool, which I can never find the cap for. I feel like the green one that I had a cap that actually stayed on. I don't know if it's just a fluke or if it's the gray ones, but don't know where the cap of that is, which isn't super safe, but you know, just watch your kids. And then this one is the whiteout. This is the Cricut little tweezers, and then these are little scissors, which are probably just as sharp as the slice tool. And I don't have guards on those either. Bennett's not allowed in this room, and actually when Bennett comes into my room, he mostly goes for washi. So, but he also does change his mind. Like today, he decided it'd be really fun to put Dad's Apple Watch charger in the toilet. So you really never know. But I am moving my office soon, so I'm really excited about that. So let's go ahead and start. Let's start with the bottom washi, I think, just to get that over with, because I know exactly what I'm going to do with that. But other than that, I don't really know what I want to do for mixed metals. It feels so weird to talk while doing this, though, I'm not going to lie. Just because, I don't know. So I don't believe this 15 millimeter washi is still available. I'm not 100% sure the marble for it, but this week, which you guys will have saw on Monday, it's so weird because I'm actually filming this like the week prior before last week's Wiggle Wednesday. So like I know the new releases will be like live because the new release video will come out next Monday, but it'll be before this video. But we will have a full marble multicolor release next week, I believe. If not, it'll be the next week. So this week that you're watching this, it's like time travel. So that will be available. So if this isn't in the shop, then I will have one for the marble. And I'm also going to be releasing, as soon as my little cello bags come in, the 15 millimeter strips for the spring multicolor, because I thought that those colors were really pretty, and I really like these 15 millimeter strips, and I want to do a pack of like multicolor, because honestly, oh my god, there's gifts involved. Honestly, I feel like sometimes, you know, I get kits from other shops and maybe I want to split that bottom washi, but I don't have a washi that matches it. And I don't want to like go to work and like bring the kit and try and like match up. I mean, that won't be a problem when my office is at work. But I want to have like a lot more variety, so I'm doing packs of them. That'll be this size, because I think I could do it like on the sheet and put about like 3 on here if I squeeze them together, but I thought like doing strips and then just soloing them together in like a pack of, I don't know if it's 12 or I think it's 15, would be the easiest, just because then you can, like when you pre-plan your kits out, you can put the bottom washi with it so that you can pre-plan. And you could also use it as extra washi and just cut it up if that's something that you need. So what I wanted to do here is I wanted to use the rose gold here. I'm going to put this probably over the deco, I think. Or I could put them on full boxes. I don't know. And then I was going to take this from Simply Watercolor Co. It's kind of fun mixing metals, especially whenever you do a wiggle. Not that I've done a mixed metal with a wiggle, but it's kind of nice. Actually, I don't want to do this yet. It's kind of nice because, you know, if you do a wiggle color, I mean, even though I try to give you everything that you could possibly need, not everything, you know, as much as, you know, just the basis of what you need. I can't give you obviously everything, like every single script you have, like custom scripts you have. So it's nice to kind of be able to pull in a standard foil color, even though like rose gold, but you know, I could pull in rose gold from my shop because, like I said, they're literally the exact same thing in my eyes, at least. I know Emily's young eyes say different. And I think Kirsten even said it's different, but, you know, I think it looks pretty much the same, which is good because then you get a deal. I don't know what I did here. But anyways, so pulling in a like, fun colored foil, like let's say we're doing blue. Obviously, you don't have, like, a ton of blue stickers sitting around. So having, you know, maybe you do like a mixed metal wiggle. I'm just going to leave that. A mixed metal wiggle with like silver with the blue. Then you can use your other silver items from your collection. Because like I said, you probably don't have a ton of blue items sitting around. Unless you do, which in that case, why do you even need a wiggle? I don't know. What am I even doing today? Is this getting dull? I knew I was talking crap on it about the cap. And I was like, Andre, we're going to make your life ruined. Alright, let's pull this up. I actually didn't finish filming my new releases, not my new releases, my Plan With Me for next week yet, which was the week that I went to PlannerCon. I have the second half of the week. So how I film my Rewind Plan With Me's recently this is silver, by the way, so it's kind of like the mixed metal look. I have been doing the base, like, kind of whenever I want towards the end of the week. So, like, normally it would be, like, Saturday night when I'm bored and I don't want to do the second half of my spread. I will pull out, this is from Simply Watercolor Co. I will pull out, you know, next week and do the base, which is what I'm doing now. And then I pause it, and then on Thursday I come back and do Monday through Wednesday. And then on Sunday night or Monday, depending on how tired I am. Wait, this is St. Patrick's Day? What did I do? Did I put this down the wrong week? Oh, mother trucker. Ugh. At least it's only the bottom washi, so I'll be right back. This truly has been a very, very fun 20 minutes. So not only did I put it down on the wrong week, which I have undoed it up, thank goodness I noticed, like, right away instead of whenever all the full boxes are down or something, because I would have been severely annoyed. I probably would have just saved that footage and then just used that kit for St. Patrick's Day week, and then just use the St. Patrick's Day kit this week, because that's how much I don't care. But since it was only the bottom washi and I have undo, I could just undo all of the stickers. Probably should have did it on camera as a teachable moment, but undo is pretty simple. You just pour it all over and hope for the best. So I'm just going to go ahead and put those stickers back down. So after I went ahead and undid everything, which you could actually tell on these stickers, I spilled a Coke everywhere, which I learned my lesson and I brought up a water bottle. But I spilled a Coke everywhere. I was like, oh, like this is going to be a challenging plan with me. I need a Coke. And the Coke ended up screwing me more than anything else that could possibly screw me. So there is a little bit of Coke on these stickers. I'm going to put that on. And there's Coke on, well, I had to throw away all of the foil. I mean, the foil might have dried okay, but I mean, I'm not messing with that. It's going to be all sticky. If it was water, everything would have been fine. Even the stickers, I think, would have been fine. But I had to throw away my kit that I was using last week, so I have to bring home another one tomorrow to finish up the week, which is going to be weird, like, finishing up the week with still, like, a full kit. And seems like a little wasteful, but what do I know? And then I had to throw those away and I had to take off my whiteboard because I don't just go on my desk because it would get gross and not cleanable. I had to do a new whiteboard. I had to Windex everything because it went all in my like organizers. It's all over my binder still. I'll probably just clean those tomorrow because it's just a lost cause at this point. So that's where I am with my life right now. So now that I have the bottom washi done and it's been like an hour, it's been so long. I'm going to go ahead and white out the dates, I think, and I'll do those. Yeah, like that was super unlucky. So not only did I put it on the wrong week, it's like I texted Emily before all this and I was like, hey, like what header overlays would you use? Because I feel like Emily would know. And she was like, oh, you should use rose gold. Or I don't know if she said I should use rose gold, but we got to the point where I was like, or she was like something about rose gold. So I'm on rose gold, which I don't really love rose gold that much, but I think it does work with this kit because of the like hue of the colors. But I think this was all like because I'm using rose gold. Does that make any sense? Does it make sense to me? So anyways, so I was like, yeah, if it would have landed on my planner, I probably would have thrown away all of my rose gold stickers and never used rose gold ever again. Because that's a sign. So let's go ahead and do my date covers real quick. Let's see what I have over here. So I'm thinking though, the only thing is I want to have like a nice amount of both foils. I don't want to just use like all this rose gold, and I also don't want to just use all silver. But also my foil binders have pop all over the bottom of them. So I wanted to put this over top of the deco. So I feel like I need to use silver date numbers just because, let me see what binder those are in and see how gross it is. I should be able to salvage that. So let's go ahead and grab that one. So I'm thinking like doing silver on that because then these will be kind of like slightly overlaying it and then it has that double foil color. I actually don't think my foil binders got as gross as like my kit binder and my character sticker binder. Those look extra nasty. So let's go ahead and just grab one of these. So what numbers are we working with? We're working with, is it 4? Yeah. Probably going to need this one. Actually, I don't think I have the numbers on those. Oh yeah, I used these ones last week. Let's use the Sadie Stickers ones because they're cute. Okay, my tweezers. Also, is this like maybe a sign that I shouldn't be doing like Plan With Me is live and I should just go back to like voiceovers? Because this has been ultimate wreck. I actually got to meet Alicia of Sadie Stickers, which was super, super fun. Which is super fun. Sorry, I was reading a text message. At Planner Con. She was super sweet. She brought stuff for me, Emily, and Kirsten, which was super nice. I know the girls will love everything. They love presents. Let's see. 10. Hope that's right, because if this isn't right, I'm done. So I'm going to do the silver. I wonder if I should do like the deco just so I can get like vibes of like how this is all like turning out. I met so many cool people. I don't know like how much I'll have time to talk about in the voiceover, but I got to meet, well, I mean, I've met most of the people already, like friend-wise, that I hung out with a lot. I met pretty much everyone prior, besides people that I hung out wise. I met Jennifer of the Giving Girl. I'm actually texting right now, and she is super sweet. Like, she is just something else. Like, she's a different breed of great. And I got to meet Ashley of Sparkly Paper Co. Hi, Ashley, if you're watching. And who else did I meet that I've never met before? Alicia of Stay Stickers. I feel like I'm almost everyone else, like, shop-wise that I talk to often, I've met before, or purchased from. So I have those in. I think I'm going to do I kind of want to do the deco just to see how it looks, but I need to put down my flag first. I'm doing this in, like, all the wrong order. Let's see. Let's do this one here. I'll do this one in rose gold. But yeah, it was super fun. I got to spend a lot of time with my friends. I feel like at a lot of other conferences, like, I don't have a lot of time, so this was super nice. I didn't spend a ton of time at the conference itself just because I didn't sign up for any workshops or anything like that. And honestly, like, I love, like, the messages of the speakers, but it reminds me a lot of school. So I get, like, really bored, and I feel like my mind can't focus on what people are saying, so I end up just, like, playing on my phone. So I didn't, like, stay for many of the speakers. So I just kind of, like, mingled and met people, met a lot of you guys, which was super cool. Which I feel like is why I like going to conferences anyways, is just meeting people and getting to see friends and stuff like that. So I have all of these full boxes to work with. These colors are super pretty. I'm so glad I went with this kit because it's super cute. I love the blue. I completely forgot about, like, the blues in here. It's super pretty. I don't know why I didn't pick it as one of the kit colors because it's really pretty. But I also do kind of like these. I feel like if I would have done blue, I probably would have switched it out for the gray, but I feel like the gray makes it a little bit lighter. I don't think I would have switched out for the charcoal because I really like the charcoal. And obviously the pink and the green were no question. So, oh goodness, what am I even doing in my life? This is actually going to be really cute if I'm honest, this is going to look really cute. So let's go through and do the deco. I kind of want to use the girl's feet. This actually be kind of cool like this actually. Let's do that. So usually for deco, I grab my tweezers and I usually put down all of the bigger deco first, just so that I know I have room for it, not that you put a ton of small deco down. And I try to, like, space out the big pieces just so that you don't have, like, 4 big pieces over here and then the rest of it you're like, well, all I have left is small stuff. So I try to pick all the biggest items first, like I said, and just put all of those down. Kind of spread them out sort of evenly. You can see they're kind of spread out pretty evenly right now. And then I'll go in with the smaller items, like this, like, kind of rotten banana, which is kind of funny, but also works. Put this one here. And stick these in. There's a ton of deco. I mean, on all my kits, mini, ultimate, it's all the same. So you should have a plenty of deco to kind of cover up here. Or if you're kind of the person who likes to sprinkle it throughout, you should have enough. Try to make it small, but not too small. Sometimes I feel like I do make it a little bit too small some days, but it's cute. So I feel like right now I just did what I shouldn't have done and just filled up this whole area, but it honestly looks like we're going to be solid. So just putting in all these, because these are all kind of like similar size. And I also try to like split up colors, shapes, and like similar items, because a lot of artists will give you an item in a bunch of different colors. So obviously if they gave me like 4 nail polishes, I don't want to put like in different colors. I wouldn't put all 4 of those together. So I just make sure that when I'm putting stuff down, that I don't do that. And also if an artist doesn't have a ton of deco pieces, I will like split the thing in half and do 2 sets. So if that's the case, then I'll make sure to kind of like, if this was a deco piece, not to put both of them on the same side. Actually, I don't want to use that one. I didn't realize I didn't have that much space left. I'm going to use this one. I'm going to get a lot of green in there. And then over here, I'm going to do, I think, this like frame. It's kind of, no, I actually don't want to do that. Let's do this little nail polish here. Okay, so that's super cute. So now I'm going to go ahead and trim off the excess with my scissors. Oh, this has been a day. It's actually just been a long day in general. I haven't even done any work today. Today's Monday. I was supposed to go to work today to print. I'm like getting kind of high-key crazy about like how fast I feel like I need to print out orders. Our processing is 1 to 2 weeks, but I feel like I'm like, for the most part, like within like 4 days. Obviously, I still quote I mean, you guys can see I didn't finish this yet. But by the time that I upload this will have probably, hopefully be up. But this is where I'm at with this spread. But obviously I can't do it tonight because I don't have the stickers. So I'm going to have to rush and do that tomorrow and do the voiceover and everything after I go from work. Anyways, I was supposed to go to work today and I was just like not feeling it. I don't know. But I only have like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday orders open. But I just have like this like thing where I'm just like, I need to go in, I need to get the orders printed. So Emily gets her on them, Carson gets back them, da 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 da. Let's go ahead and put that bottom washi overlay on here. So what I would do is kind of line it up with the Tate covers. Actually, I'm going to do this upside down so I can line it up. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like I constantly, like, if I'm not going as fast as I can, then I feel like I'm slacking. Okay, yeah, that's super cute. Let's do that. Let's do this. That, like, silver would have also looked cool layered over top of this, but we're not going to be that extra today. This one in. Oh, yeah, that is super cute. I like that. Yes. Okay, so we have that in. Let's go ahead and start. Should I do the sidebar first? Let's do the sidebar. Let's just go crazy. Sir, no, let's not go crazy. Let's pretend that we're going crazy. So for the glitter headers, I'm going to use all the colors, I think. Yeah. Sometimes I like use just 3 of the colors, and I feel like every single time that I use 3 of the colors, it doesn't turn out like the way I want it to. It's just not a cute thing. I feel like because then it's not like I'm omitting the 3rd glitter header color from the functional items I use, because then I feel like it would make sense. But I feel like the glitter headers do really, or like regular headers, do tie in all of the colors as far as, you know, if I didn't use the green, I think it would look weird if I used green throughout in the spread and then didn't have like the glitter headers to tie it throughout. I feel like the glitter headers do give like a lot of balance. I don't think there's a double box this week, which is totes weird. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pre-mark where I'm going to put my full boxes. So for me, I don't think I ever explained how I like my full boxes, but let me go ahead and turn this way. So how I like my full boxes, if I have a double box, it's always going to go on Saturday and Sunday. And then if I don't, then these 2 change. So what I like to do is there is a full box here, and usually there's some part of a full box here depending on what I decided to put in here. Usually I don't have a habit tracker, so it's usually a full box. So I don't like there to be a full box here because it would line up with this, or here because it's like usually to here. So I like for this full box to be in here. And then because this one's usually a little bit farther off, then I like the next one to be here rather than here, because these would be in line. So then I do here, here, and here always. And then what I do is I just continue the pattern. So every 3rd, so it's 1, 2, 3, and then it's 1, 2, 3, and then it's 1, 2, 3. It sounds like uber complicated, but it's really not. So I just always do the middle one there, and then I go down, and then I go up, because like I said, I like, since this one is in line usually, or somewhat in line, I don't like for it to be like, to be as far away as possible. And this one usually is a little bit farther down. So I like that one to be the second one, and usually there's no full box here, so I like that to be the one that's there. And then I just do every 3rd, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. So then they're evenly spaced out. It's not like this one's here and this one's here, and then it's like where other ones, and I don't want like these 2 to kind of be too close to each other. You know. Okay, Jessica just texted me. So what I'm going to do here is kind of plan these out. I kind of really want to use the dog one. I'm considering putting this one in the quote box. I have 4 marble ones and 4 ones with backgrounds, which when it comes to backgrounds of things, most of my kits are set up sort of the same. So I usually have a double box, and then I usually have 2 that have the background of the double box in them. I don't know, this might be just like, I don't know if people know this or not. And then normally there's 4 with another pattern. This one only had 2 with a different pattern. So I wanted to split those up a little bit. I wanted to split up the girls, and I wanted to split up the scene ones and these ones. So for this one, I want to make sure that I do every other. So if I'm going to make sure, if I want to do the dog in the corner, that's kind of where I have to start because I don't really have a really big preference on where the rest of these go. I'm going to lift up this lady's shoe real quick. I don't have a preference of where any of these go besides the dog one. So also it might not be every other one, which we'll kind of talk about that as I go. Because it might end up being based on where they are in the spread. So I am using the Dog.gl here. And I found the best way to make this straight is to turn your planner and then put it down and try and make this gap aligned. That seems to be the easiest way for me at least. So that is where that full box is going to go. I don't really care what goes down here. So I think what I'm going to do is this will be a marble. This will be a non-marble. So let's do one of this room scenes and then I'll put the dog and a girl on a different page. So that'll be a marble. This will be a room scene. And then this will also be a room scene just because that one's going to be a marble. So I feel like that would work. I mean, so room scene, I don't know. Because if I do a marble here and a room scene here, then I'm down. Let's actually just do a marble one and call it a day. Let's stick to this formula and see how it looks, and then I can kind of decide for future how I need to do it. So let's do this one. There's no really specific boxes that I'm like, I need to use on this day, so we're going to do every other. And then this one will be a scene, and then this one will be a marble. Let's pick another marble one. I'm just going to go down the line, because I'm probably going to, I think I might end up use all of these. And then this will be a scene, and then this will be a marble. So let's do another scene. Let's do the girl up here. Then I'm going to go ahead and put in the rest of the glitter headers. I feel like the way that the new planners are set up, this is like ultra complicated with having to like line stuff up, but these are the cards we're dealt with, so this is what we got to do. Then I'm going to put in the other full box, which is going to be the marble one. One of the marble ones, any of the marble ones. So I feel like for me, I'm like kind of questioning this because I feel like these are kind of close and these are far away. But we're going to go with the flow and see what happens. Let's see what else. I'm going to do the glitter headers down here. So then this one would be the charcoal. And I haven't been whiting out the lines. It's something that I saw Jessica do, and I never really understood why she didn't white out the lines prior to putting them down. But I do feel like waiting to white out the lines makes it easier to, like, make this straight, because you could, again, like, level it out with the space in between rather than just going at it blind, which is sometimes very difficult. So that is the first half, and then if we flip over to the second half, we'll just go ahead and put down these glitter headers as well. Depending on if my camera dies, I might just do the glitter header overlays off camera and just tell you guys kind of what I used, just because I feel like that takes forever, and sometimes I run out of things to talk about, and then I just start going off on tangents, and I don't really know if that's something that y'all are interested in or something that I should be doing for my own well-being. So then we have a marble here. I don't mind this too much. As far as there being like the marbles are close and then those will be close, I don't know. I feel like it's easier when there's a double box for some reason. I feel like it's because most of my kids have double boxes, so that's just what I'm used to. Love my scenes. Let's put that in, and then we'll get the other one. And I just white out these lines. Like, obviously you don't have to, but I just like prefer it. So I think I'm going to do the green as the new black here, just because I feel like on the other side I might have to cut it, not 100% sure, but I would have to cut the green as the new black off, or I'd have to do some crazy sticker surgery, and I'm not in the mood for that because obviously I've had some traumatic experiences tonight, not like real traumatic experiences because that would be a little extra, but like, you know, the low-key like first world problems. So I think my camera is overheating, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put on the glitter header overlays off camera. So what I decided to do is, because the kit itself, the wiggle itself does come with chunky glitter header overlays, and I prefer for my, this is so weird, I'm not used to there being a full box there. I prefer my glitter headers in between the items, like my some white space, to be the skinny ones, and I'll actually go through and white out all of these lines now that I've used them for like reference, but I prefer the ones in between all of that to be skinny, so I'm going to actually use the silver skinny throughout everywhere, and then these on the headers themselves, just because I think that'll look really nice, and I'll be back with the sidebar. Okay, so I went ahead and put the glitter header overlays on, and now I'm going to go ahead and do the sidebar. I honestly kind of like, instead of doing like the whole memory keeping planning thing, like I've been doing this just with space in between. I think I'm just gonna use glitter headers this week. Normally I use some kind of like header overlays, but I think I'm just gonna use glitter headers. Yeah, I'm gonna use glitter headers. So normally I would do gray first. I don't know what I'm talking about. Actually, I don't know. Literally no idea. Oh, I really like doing the memory keeping not all at once and kind of doing it throughout the week. So one, like, I don't just get to plan one day and then kind of like just be sitting there like waiting to plan for a week. I feel like that's a long time for somebody who really enjoys planning. I'm going to go ahead and put my box in here. I think I'm going to use this darker one to contrast with that header. So I don't have to wait a week to plan. I plan 3 times a week. I do my base, I do my Monday through Wednesday, and then I do my Thursday through Friday. So I get different days. And then also I don't burn out. I don't know if any of you guys... I don't really know what I want to put on my sidebar. Is that like a bad thing? I just feel like I'm like... I have other planners that I use for other things, so I'm always like, I don't know what I want to put over here. So also I don't feel like I get burned out, and I'm like, ugh, I gotta plan this whole week in this sitting, and then I can just get reinvigorated, which is really nice. I kind of want to go back to putting in like a countdown maybe. So let's do that, because why not? So for that, I'm going to use one of these squared off boxes, I think. Or should I use like a half box? Or no, let's do an appointment label. Let's do that. Because I can put like the little number on the side. Got a lot of cool things coming up, so I could find something. Thinking of adding another Vancouver trip into my travel. See Marg again before her wedding. Even though I'll see her in May. I'll actually see her the weekend after I'm thinking I'm going, but I miss her, so even though I just saw her like last week, but it's still fine. Let's see. What else do I want to put in here? I know I want to put another full box in. What else do I have to put in to make it work? So let's see. Put my full box here. I'll actually put the full box down first. I don't think I've ever done this before, but let's try it. So I have a lot of things cool to count down, so let's just leave that in there. I can always find something that's going to happen now that I'm celebrating half birthdays and stuff. There's got to be something good going on. And let's line this up with the bottom washi. I think this is a really bad idea. Just saying, but let's just play with it. And then it would be another glitter header. It would be the green. Put this here. And then what can I put in here? That is the question. Maybe we'll do a habit tracker. Let's do the habit tracker. Should I do 2 habit trackers? Oh, that's green though. What else can I do? A fancy label, and we'll just figure out something else to put in. This is a really bad idea, but you know. Put another gray. What would fit in between? Not a lot. Let's see, a fancy label? Possibly. This is why planning off camera is kind of nice. Just saying. Let's use one of these. It's a little slightly thinner. That will work for me. It's not evenly spaced out, but it's fine, and I'll find something to put in there. Kind of driving me nuts already, but it's fine. I'm gonna center these out a little bit more. That's a good question for the comments. What do you guys put in your sidebar? If you are a memory keeping person, what do you put in your sidebar? That is a question I would love to know the answer of. Okay, let's go ahead. Since I have my whole sidebar done, I need to put in the glitter header glitter header overlays for over on the sidebar. And then I'm going to go ahead and do my full box overlays, which I don't even know what I'm going to do there. I feel like I should have did what Jessica did and put like the glitter in between for this one since it is mixed metal. But I'll just try and like when I do anything in the sidebar to use silver. So let's go ahead and do that. So then for these, I probably will just declutter these just because there's only 2 of them on there. So let's see what we have. So for full box overlays, I have this like rose gold bit. I have some silver ones. I have some rose gold ones. I have some corner overlays. So let's see what kind of magic we can do here. Let's see. I think I'm going to use this one on the sidebar. Let's do that. Maybe going up like this. Ooh, that actually would have been cute over here, but no, I'm just going to put it down here. Okay, and then let's kind of spread these around. So I have silver and rose gold. So maybe I'll do rose gold. Or no, I should have did silver on these ones, huh? Because of the gold. That's okay, you live and you learn. So I'm going to do silver on all of the non-marble ones. So rose gold on all of the marble ones. Could have also done like silver on all of these because then kind of like contrasts from the rose gold in the headers, but you live and you learn. Do those, and I'm going to go in with the silver. Now I'm going to do the silver here. This foot keeps lifting up. These are the ones with the rogue dot, but I was just like, I'll take them. And these are just our chunky header overlays, which are the one that came in this wiggle. Next wiggle, I'm actually switching up the pattern. Normally, I always do the chunky ones, but next wiggle, I'm doing a different pattern, which is going to be fun. Something that still I feel like is pretty usable. I considered putting these on top, but I don't know. I might just sprinkle these through the spread. So I think that's everything for now. I need a little break to recoup, and I'll be back to do Monday through Wednesday. So it's actually Friday PM, and like I said, probably 2 seconds ago for you, 5 days ago, busy days ago for me. Normally I found like Wednesday and Monday in here on Thursday, but we're gonna do Monday through Friday because not a lot happened. So this is my first time ever filming. Jessica. This is my first time ever like filming me do some white space. So I'm kind of like, I'm so used to like talking to myself. I mean, I guess it's the same thing, talking to myself out loud and figuring it out. But let's go ahead and try and figure this out together. I feel like when I mess up more, the more I talk, but you know. So I don't actually have a lot to put in here. I feel like last week it was very like, you know, besides this one, there's like 4 things in almost every box on this side. And then over here I even took out like the glitter header to fit like 12 things in. But this week it's like a whole lot of nothing. So I like really tried to hone in on like what was going on. Also, I'm kind of like debating, and I have to make a decision now, is Jessica was doing it this way where you have like a little bit of glitter header on the top and on the bottom. You definitely go through more glitter headers that way. But prior to that, I was just doing like no glitter header on top, and I feel like it's way easier to do some white space, and it also uses less glitter headers. I love to hear it's so pretty. So I'm actually considering just doing it that way since it's easier. The other way also takes up a little bit more space, which is nice when you don't have a lot going on. Yeah, I'm gonna actually do it that way just because I don't have a lot going on. Because, like, thinking about it, I have like 2 things to put in here. And because I also took out Starbucks, which I feel like I could just put Starbucks in every day, but that just, I feel like kind of gets a little bit old. So I'm going to put a lot of things in half boxes that normally would not be in half boxes, and just kind of figure it out, I guess. So up here in this top box, which this is how I like lay out my, I type it up in my notes and I just send it to my printer, and then I use this as like scrap paper, just because like having my phone and it constantly shuts off and you can't like write notes or scratch anything out. I usually write down everything that happened, and then I'll go through and like draw little lines, and I added this in here, which is unpack, which I actually did. I guess no, I'm just gonna leave it. Unpack, or no, I guess I kind of unpacked Monday. We could do that on Monday. Let's do that. Let's just put her in. Can I just not use, let's not do it. No, I don't know. It's mixed metals. Let's just leave it. Let's leave it. Should I leave it? Yeah, let's leave it. Let's add pack up here though. So for Nick at the DMV, which took forever, like literally forever, he went with his parents. I'm going to use a half box. So for this, I'm going to use a pink half box because it's cute. And then I'm going to do a glitter header on the bottom. Normally I'd cut these, but I'm just not. I guess I'll cut them. Be conservative. I'll trim these. So I cut them on the paper because that just seems easier. And then I can cut them in half so they last longer. Somebody had an idea, which I was like, be a very bougie way of planning, but doing full boxes of just this like glitter header pattern that you could lay down, definitely be way more expensive, but I'm doing it anyways just because if somebody wants to buy them, they can. Let's do for unpack, I'm gonna do maybe one of these little, maybe an appointment label. Yeah, let's do an appointment label. It's like kind of bougie, I feel like, because you need so many of those full box overlays. But somebody might also like them just to put on to kind of make like a full foily goodness kind of spread. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna have to do like a super little thing in there. What else did I put in? Target with Bennett. Maybe I'll put Target with Bennett in here and then unpack in like the little space that I have. I'm just gonna put a big one because why not? But I'm gonna make those anyways because somebody suggested it and I could see myself using them just to make it like super easy, so why not? And then I'm gonna use a little thing turned around. Okay, so Nick at the DMV, I think I'm just gonna use a little car icon maybe. Yeah, just because I want to use like a lot of foil this week because I'm doing a wiggle. Let me actually grab my tweezers, which I love these. A lot of people ask me questions about these, and these are from and an unpack sticker. Ooh, actually, this would be cute. These are from the Cricut. It's from like their vinyl pack, and I just really love them. So I'm gonna put this picture of me and Bennett here, which is just like a little drawing of us. I don't remember who did these. But there's so many artists on Instagram that'll do custom commissions, and I'm just like living for it. What did I say I needed? Oh, unpacking. So let's go to the travel section of my little thing, and let's grab something travel related that's kind of small. I'm gonna use the pink, I think, for unpacking. And then I think I'm gonna grab out a Target run script maybe. I think that'd be pretty cute in silver. So like I said, or maybe I didn't say, I'm using rose gold a lot on the outer, like the full boxes and then here, and then I'm going to use silver in here. I did use silver on some of these, but you know. So I do have some Target run stickers. Let's see which one fits good. I have so many scripts. It's kind of ridiculous. So Target run in silver. These are by Station Stickers. Super cute. Fits perfect. On an appointment label, I'm going to kind of slant it a little just to take up the space better. It's super cute. I feel like I should be zoomed in more, but let's see. Okay. Then on the bottom, I have 2 TV shows I wanted to put in. I did say that I was like, didn't really want to put in TV shows, but I feel like that I remembered the reason why I put in TV shows, and that's because sometimes there's just not a lot to put in. So I'm going to go ahead and put those in. So this night I did watch with Nick. We watched Speechless and Fresh Off the Boat. Super cute shows. They're like kind of like funny, like family type shows, which I love. And then let's do a gray. And then after that, I did spill pop all over my planner, which was kind of like, not all over my planner. Why did I put all over my planner? It was all over my stickers, my planner desk. There's pop everywhere. I posted a picture of it on Instagram. Y'all seem to really enjoy it. So let's go ahead and put that in. Thankfully it wasn't my planner, because honestly it would have been really gross, because it was like a dark pop. I don't remember if it was Coke or Dr. Pepper, but it wouldn't have been pretty. So I'm glad it was just my stickers. So let's grab a squared off box. Maybe I'll do the pink one, because I have this one here and I could just white out over them. Oh no, I guess I put it this way. Well, I don't really care. So we're gonna do this one like that, because it's like kind of like all stacked, but whatever. And then I'm just gonna go ahead, and since these lines are dark on Munchkins, I'm just gonna white this out, which is totally a hack. If you have some of the older kids that have this box, you could totally white this out and put another sticker over top of it. And then for this, I don't even know what sticker to use. I feel like something from Emotions Negative, possibly. We got a thick stack here, so maybe like the one in the pillow. Oh, no, it's not. It doesn't look upset enough. Or the meh one, maybe? I don't know. Or like the middle finger one would be cute. Maybe like this one. Kind of like that one, because I feel like it's sassy. Or like the little funeral one. Oh yeah, that's where it's at. Because I was kind of like upset that I had to like clean my desk. So I feel like this one's great for funerals, and obviously you can't like plan ahead funerals to like make sure you have stickers. But it's also great for just like, you know, if you're sad, or if something like just really, really bad happens, like first world problems, like, you know, you spill a bunch of pop everywhere, but that looks super cute and the colors match, so I'm happy. Then on Tuesday I did sleep in. I honestly don't think I slept in that much. Again, I was really pulling this week. Last week I was like, oh, I gotta like really pare down and just put in what matters, because, you know, I was traveling and stuff. But this week I was like, oh, I don't got a lot going on in my life. So I have sleep in, nap with B, and unpack. So, and I didn't even take the nap with Bennett. Or no, I did take a nap with Bennett this day. So for sleep in, I'm going to use a fancy label, I think. Maybe the gray one. And then I have sleep in, nap with B, and unpack. Oh, I put unpack on this day. Why did I do that? So over here I'm supposed to put in sleep in and nap with Bennett. Okay. Don't really know what I feel like I was like, oh, I could put something else in here, but I lost it already. So apparently supposed to just put in nap with B and sleep in. Okay. Whatever Pass Andre says, we're just gonna do it. So very glad I decided to do it this way, because I don't got a lot to put in. And then I'm just going to do a half box, I guess. Or I guess are the squared off ones taller, or are they the same size? What are the squared off ones? I feel like they have the illusion of being taller. No, they're the same exact size. But the illusion. We'll use this. Yeah, definitely the illusion. So for this one on top, I did write sleep in. Like I said, I don't really remember sleeping in, but we don't argue with the planner, especially when you don't have anything else to put in. I could have used this, but it does not match the spread. Maybe I'll just use this little green wonton sticker with the little pillow here. Do it this way. And then, like I said, nap with Bennett. I will take another... I'll take one of these actually, because they're super cute and kind of big. I might have had bigger ones of that, but I don't think so. Oh yeah, I do. Well, actually, go big or go home, you know what they say. So we're going to use this one. And then I do actually have nap with Bennett script, so I'm just going to kind of overlay that on top. So let me go ahead and chop off the bottom. I kind of like it to look like it's just like laying there. And we're gonna just put that like there. And then we're gonna go ahead and grab one of those Nap Time with Bennett stickers. These were custom ones by, I think, Station Stickers. I don't know why I started that way because I know the Bennett ones are more towards the middle, but in the silver, of course. I'm just gonna actually, instead of putting this, I'll put it over here. I don't know what I'm trying to do with my life here. Okay. So I kind of wish these were more like meant for the side, but they're just gonna kind of go like that, I guess. Super cute. And then after that I have TRaHvu, which we went to TRaHvu as a family, and then Isn't It Romantic, which I do want to use the little movie marquee for. So we watched this and it was like fine, you know, it wasn't like my favorite thing in the world, but it was a movie to watch, so we watched it. So I'm gonna just do, I might have to do 2 of these, which is fine. Really just going ham with these. And I'm going to put this in. And like I said, we did go to TRaHvu. So I think for TRaHvu, I'm going to use one of these squared off boxes maybe. But I feel like a half box would be too big. Yeah. So I'm going to use one of these squared off boxes. I'm going to do the gray one, I think. And then just a little sliver on top. And this is for going to TRaHvu, which, let's see what we have. So, Isn't It Romantic, I'm just going to like write in. And then for TRaHvu, I got to have some kind of like food sticker to use, am I right? Or maybe I should use, let's use a rose gold icon. Because again, I'm trying to use some of this wiggle here, which, I mean, I could totally just save this and use it when I use rose gold, so it doesn't really matter. But let's use the icon just because it looks pretty. Super cute. And then I don't have to look for a character sticker, which is sometimes kind of nice. Then on Wednesday, another thing with 2. So work and hot pot with Nick. So for work this week, I'm going to just use the quarter boxes, I think. I guess. Makes sense. I don't know what else I would use. Or do I want to go like full bougie and put like glitter headers down and then put a flag on top? I think I'm just going to use a half box though, because I just feel like that'd be easier. I'm going to use the green one. Yeah, I like that, I think. So use one of these. And then while I was at work, Nick called me and he was like, I'm watching these vlogs with Nick. They're like family vloggers. Bennett pretty much exclusively watches family vloggers. And he like loves them. I think he loves like watching kids. But anyways. So he was like, I watched like 4 vlogs in a row and each vlog they had hot pot. So can we go to hot pot? And I was like, sure, babe, we will go to hot pot. So I'm going to just put more glitter headers in because like I said, I only have 2 days worth of stuff to put in here. I mean, 2 things to put in. And then I'm going to use, I guess another half box. I don't think I have any like squared off boxes that really match these colors because they are pretty unique. No, I do not. So I'm gonna just do a half box. Don't love putting half boxes next to quarter boxes. I feel like I like the different kind of texture look. And then I'm trying to think of what sticker I want to use for hot pot. Probably have something that can kind of go more towards the bottom. So for this, like I said, work. So for work, I'm going to use a laptop sticker. I think I went in and printed out the week prior's orders. So I'm going to use probably a fox and cactus girl. I kind of go through these a lot. Let's use one of her. And then for hot pot, I didn't actually pull all of them out, but it's fine. And then for hot pot, let's go to food. I was like, where'd they go? Just like my Asian food stack, which I love. Or, you know, it kind of varies, but I try. Hot pot. It was good. I kind of wish I had more noodles. I was like in a real noodly mood. I guess this works. I feel like the colors don't match, but we'll use this one. Just kind of put this on the bottom. And then I will write in Hot Pop with Nick. Then afterwards, I want to put in Design Day, Wiggle, and Bath. I actually want to grab out a work script first because I need to, okay, this is another thing. Somebody needs to make me go to the gym because girl is not doing a good job at going to the gym. So for work, I'm going to use, I think I'll use these this week. I kind of switch back and forth between these and the Letters to Apollo ones. Love these tweezers. Okay, let's put the work sticker in. She's so cute. And then, like I said, Design Day, which I do have a sticker for that. I feel like I have so many script stickers, but like I'm not mad about it. And I actually I'm ordering some custom scripts, like, from my manufacturer, just because I have some like that I had made, but I have other like things that I want to like have done. And then I also like asked the girls at work and Jessica if they wanted any custom things done, just because it was easier. But I'm really excited about that because I have like a lot of like Bennett stuff coming, which is exciting. I can see myself doing it maybe like once a year, doing like a custom order. I'm gonna do Design Day. And this script is from Station Stickers. This was a custom script. Design Day, Wiggle, and then Bath. So for my Wiggle, oh my goodness, I forgot to bring it home. Forgot to bring home my little, I think I was out of silver ones because silver was last week too, right? Yeah, so for Wiggle, I'm going to just do, what did I Wiggle Wednesday and what? And Bath. So for Bath, I'm going to do, maybe I'll do like a half box for Bath and then Wiggle Wednesday and something else. So for this one, put the bottom. Does anyone miss the sped up Plan With Me's yet? Like, even though this is the first one, is anybody like, Andrea, please go back. Don't torture us with any more non-sped up Plan With Me's. Let me know in the comments down below. Because either which way, I will figure it out for y'all. And then let's do, can we do like an appointment label maybe? Where are you? Anybody else, like there's only like 9 sheets in here and I think like 2 of them I'm finished with. But for some reason I cannot find it. Here it is. Just kidding. Oh, I already used all of the colors. Let's do, I guess we'll do like a pattern fancy label, or let's use this one. Let's use this light gray. That's cute, right? I think so. Just something a little bit different. The sparkles kind of throw it off. So I have Bath and Wiggle Wednesday. So I think the Wiggle Wednesday happened way before the Bath, but we're just going to go ahead and put the Bath first because I feel like the sticker will look perfect on here. And these are from Box and Cactus. So I'm going to go ahead and cut off the bottom just because I like that look. And then I'm going to stick her on here right over the book. I started a book 2 weeks ago and I haven't touched it since. I was a third of the way done though, but it just was like, I'm busy. And then for the Wiggle, I think I'm going to use one, do I have an SP logo? I think it's on here. Yes, I have an SP logo sticker. SP logo right here. For Wiggle Wednesday, which was the champagne, was it Champagne Lights Wiggle, something like that? Then on Thursday, we went to H Mart, and I was going to put H Mart, is it 85 degrees? I feel like that's wrong. I'm going to go ahead and actually give myself a second because my battery's, okay, so what am I going to do? H Mart 85 degrees and HEB, which is a perfect amount. So let's put this in. So let's do H Mart in a half box, which we had lunch at H Mart, which was good. I didn't put this in. Let's do, got kind of an even amount going on here, so let's do this one. Even amount of pattern and solid left, so let's go ahead and put this in. And then I wanted to put in 85 degrees and HEB So I think for, do I have to use little things? I don't even know. I think I'll have to use little things. Or maybe like one fancy label and the other one little things. So let's use a solid fancy label and then a little thing. Actually, I don't know if a little thing will fit, but let's try and squeeze it in. Yeah, it will. For sure. I think like after a while I'll have kind of like formulas, like I'll know exactly what fits in there. Until then, you know, it's just kind of like for funsies. I think for H Mart, I don't know what I want to do. I pretty much just ate there. I didn't get to go grocery shopping, mostly because we were like, we didn't have a babysitter. Well, it's not like I didn't have a babysitter. Actually, for HEB, let me grab a grocery sticker first. I kind of use just like an icon from the Wiggle. So it's not that we didn't have a babysitter, but it was just Nick's dad. Usually Nick's dad and Nick's mom watch Bubba whenever we go do stuff. But it was just Nick's dad, and not that he's not capable, but we didn't want to like, he had worked all day because he's doing a lot of renovations for us at the office, and he just came over to kind of like hang out with Bennett while we went, mostly because we needed to get groceries, but Nick was like, I really want H Mart, so I was like, why not? And what was I saying? So we didn't have a ton of time. Otherwise, I probably would have just shopped all at H Mart, but I feel like I know that HEB better. So we just popped over to HEB, and then I'm going to use one of these. It's a ramen, but it kind of looks like the bowl I had. It's the same bowl as last time. Y'all told me what it was in the comments, but I don't know why I can't say it. I like can read it in my head, but then when I say it out loud, it just comes out like blah, 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 blah. And I mostly got one because in San Francisco, like I said, I had like a chai and a sandwich right before I went, and I was so mad. Like, you ever get really mad because you're like full, but you like want to eat, and then you're just like mad because you can't eat because you're full. And then we also went to 85 degrees Celsius. I think I'm gonna just call it 85 degrees. And I got some egg tarts. I don't have like egg tart stickers, so I'm gonna use like one of these cakes, I guess, because they have like little cakes there. I haven't gotten any yet. I want to get like a cheesecake next time I go because it looks really amazing, but I just go in and get egg tarts, and I got like half of a moon cake, which moon cake's so good. If there's like any specific place, like maybe in New York or something that like has really good moon cake, I think that's like the next, or like Vancouver even, like I don't know why, but like moon cake, like almond moon cake is so good. I don't know, it might be egg tarts for me. I'm not 100% sure, but egg tarts are real dope too. Anyways, so that was that, and then I just put in another design day one. I've been doing a lot of designing, mostly because I have a lot of stuff to do, honestly. And if you guys know me and follow the shop, you know that I design ahead a lot, just so that I can kind of like, I don't know, I just don't like being behind, and I don't like designing things like the day of or the week of. I design stuff like in advance. Like we always have at least like 12 plus kits that haven't been released that are just like ready to go whenever, or at least printed. I feel like right now we have so much stuff, especially because we have a lot of like event stuff. Like we have like mystery kit stuff. We have the planner party kit we just finished. We just packed up mystery. Well, Kirsten's packing up mystery today. I think she probably finished or was like close to finishing before she left. She packed up the mini kit like last week, and so this is the kit that's supposed to ship out on the 1st, and today is the 8th. So she already has it like packaged. That's just how far ahead we are. I'm trying to also like kind of, Kirsten is getting like a 1-month maternity leave, and also giving Brian a week paternity leave. So they're going to be gone, and I just want to make sure that a lot of stuff's done, because I have, you know, mysteries, which are normal, which are just big like stacks that need to be done. And then I have like the planner party kit, which was pretty big, and then not like as big as mystery. And then I have 2 other like event style kits, which events are like, what was like the last one we did? Like magic, like that was like an event where it has like a kit, a tan kit, like washi, like other accessories that I need to make a lot of the kits But I think we have printed out. I have designed like a lot of mysteries just to be ready. But printed out, I think we have all the way up to May. I think May's printed. Just always ready, you know? So design day, so that's why I have design days a lot, is because I like make sure to get ahead. So if I ever want to take like weeks off, it's really not that hard. But I just like to constantly be ahead, just because you never know what's going to happen. So how did I mark a bath before? I used the book label. Let's use the book label again, because why not? Let's put the book label on the bottom. I'll put a little glitter underneath. I kind of hate doing the glitter underneath. Jessica, if you're watching this, you should try not doing the glitter underneath and let me know if it's easier, because I really do think it's easier. You use less glitter headers too, so, and that's always nice. Conserve the foil. And even like as a sticker shop, I go into work and like grab what I want. I still am like cutting glitter headers in half because I'm not trying to use all of it, even though I could if I wanted to, but you know, I'm trying to be realistic here. Then let's grab a squared off box maybe. Where did all those go? Yeah, I have quite a few. Actually, I don't know if that'll fit. Maybe a quarter box? Yeah, that'll fit. I feel like I need a formula list. Me and Jessica come up with like a formula list. So what did I say needed to go in here? A bath. So let's grab just the same bath sticker just to keep it like super easy. Or I could use a face mask sticker just to kind of switch it up, because I didn't do a face mask, but I mean like it's like the same deal to me. It's a relaxing thing. Actually, this bath was disgusting. I actually sent a voice memo to Jessica along with like pictures. I'm surprised I didn't just like FaceTime her. But I was so irritated because if you guys shop at Lush, I feel like sometimes I don't really like read what the bath bombs are. I just like, every time they come out with some new ones, I haven't actually bought in a bit. But every time they come out with a new one, I usually, did I use a bath script? No, let's put a bath script down. I usually, which these are so pretty and fancy. Wait, where's the silver one? Every time they come out with like a new like set, usually like during Christmas, I'll buy like one of anything that looks like is like a bath bomb, because they usually come out with like 10 and then it lasts me a really long time, and I don't usually buy a lot of the like normal ones just because I like something different, you know? So I usually just buy like any balm. I don't buy a lot of bubble bars just because bubbles, I don't know. I just hate like having to rinse off after a bath. It's just annoying. So they have been coming out with these, and I need to start like watching what I buy, because they have these ones that are real nasty. Like if you frequent Lush, you know what I'm talking about. They're the ones with like these like jelly grossness, and they get all over you, all over your bath. If you don't rinse them off, they stick to the bath, and then they get like crusty, and then they're like on my back, so like I didn't like dry off well enough. I feel like I don't ever like get like fully dry after a bath, and like I woke up in the morning and there's like this pink glob on my pillow. Wasn't into it, so I like sent Jessica pictures, and I was like, why do they do this? And then Bubba Cuddles. So for Bubba Cuddles, I'm just going to probably, I have like cuddle time with Bennett, but I think I'm just going to do like a little, like maybe this one would be cute. Yeah, I think so. I'm going to cut off a little bit of their body. I wish Toffee Banana stickers were just a teeny bit smaller. Just like a hair. Just a little bit. And then I'd be like super thrilled. Because she has so many character stickers, and I just love them. And that, like, how sweet is that, my little brown baby? He's so cute. Then Friday I wanted to put in a little glitter header. So these always look so like beat by the time I'm done with them. So I want to put in a little glitter header, like I said. And this morning I got a little irritated with Nick. I feel like I've been getting irritated with Nick like once a week over dumb stuff, but I'm like, why not just mark it in my planner? Because, you know, he spilled a chai all over his car, which wasn't really a me problem, but somehow became a me problem. We're fine now, obviously. We're adults. But I was like, are you serious? The people at Starbucks didn't like close his lid, which is partially, I guess, their fault, but also partially Nick's fault for like not checking. But we won't get into it any more than that, so. Anyways, so where's my little fighting stickers? I put those in the Nick section because, like, honestly, I don't fight with anybody else because there's no point. There's not even a point to fight with Nick. Let's be real here. So let's do this. So, I'm going to do this one. Because it wasn't just me mad. It was kind of both of us. I was mad that he was mad, but, you know. And these are cute. Like, before I didn't mark any type of fight just because I didn't really have a sticker for it. But now that I have a sticker for it, I'm like, Nick wore the wrong color pants today. fight sticker. That wouldn't really happen, but y'all know. Anyways, so then also new releases. What did I mark Wiggles with? Let's do a half box, quarter box, a quarter squared off. No, let's just do his fancy label. Yeah, no. Solid? Sure. And then what else did I want to put in here? Work. Let's put this in. What did I mark work with? A half box, a quarter box. I don't think I'm going into work anymore this weekend. I went into work today to print the Wiggles, and then I was like, hey Emily, like, what are you working? And she wasn't gonna work the weekend, but she was like, oh yeah, I'm working today and I'm also working tomorrow. So I was like, all right, well, you'll definitely finish these. And Brian and Kirsten are working tomorrow. This is all by choice, guys. I don't make them work the weekend. I don't have any more SPs on here, but I'm gonna just use a little bow. So I was like, okay, well, if you're working tomorrow, then I can do whatever was already ordered of this week's new releases. And she was like, yeah. Emily loves filling orders. If you guys follow her on Instagram, she constantly posts stories where she's like, oh my God, I had the best day. I filled 170 million orders. And I'm like, girl, I'm glad that this is a job you love. I hated filling orders. Not hated it, honestly. It was my favorite job out of the options that I had of like doing something that like made workflow faster. It was my favorite, but I feel like after doing it for like 4.5 years, I was like getting a little tired. Plus, we have so many SKUs now. But Emily loves it. Like, I'm glad I found somebody who honestly, truly loves filling orders. She like gets like so happy about filling orders. So she was like, yes, please, just print them all. So I printed everything up until, I think it was like 2 when I left work. I printed everything prior to that, so y'all get your orders super fast. And that's also because like I have everything pre-done, like everything's printed way ahead of time. And then afterwards I wanted to put in a sticker, which won't make a lot of sense to you guys, but to the people involved it will, which I couldn't really figure out if I wanted to do Andrea to the Rescue or Bye Felicia, but Andrea to the Rescue does sound good, and then I'll find a superhero or like some kind of sticker. So let's do a little squared off box. Let's do the pink one. I feel like I need to repaint my nails already. The only downside of doing them at home is I feel like they never look great. So Andrea to the Rescue, and then I'm gonna do, I was gonna do, actually I'm gonna do it the opposite way. I was really pulling for stuff. Like these two things I like feel like I normally probably wouldn't put in my planner. I have in the past not put similar things in my planner, but just because I have nothing else to put in here. Because I just kind of like chilled today, TBH. Like besides going to work, new releases took a little bit. I just kind of chilled, which was kind of nice. And just chilled with the boys. And watched Nick watch TV shows because he watches stuff I'm just like not into, but whatever. Linus Tech Tips. I feel like I know so much, but nothing at all at the same time. But Bennett and Nick love it, so. And KJ and Baby J videos on repeat, because that's also something that we do. So I'm going to put, I've been holding this for too long. So I'm going to put in here, I'm going to do, let me see if I can find a superhero. I feel like I also have them in positive emotions. Let's look under positive emotions first. Because I feel like I have like Once from Months Worth Love with somebody wearing a cape, but I feel like maybe I didn't buy those because like, when do I need this? I'm not like really superhero material. But I'm going to look under random because I feel like I might have some like Marvel ones that haven't ever been touched because I don't watch superhero movies because I've retired from that. Does you see any superhero stuff here? I do not. Spider-Man. I guess I could be Spider-Man. I'm going to do like Andrea to the Rescue, which was not my idea, but kind of was my idea, but I wanted to do Bye Felicia. No, so, oh wait, it's probably under movies. Hold on, hold the phone. I really thought I had them. I was like, oh, maybe Nick. Oh, here we go. There we go. All the superheroes. Oh, there's ones here too. Apparently I have a lot of options. Okay, so those are my options. So I think I'm gonna do the Superman one because he's the most superhero-y, I think. So, it also kind of reminded me of Jessica. So, superhero. And then Amanda came over. She just texted me because she was in the area and was like, hey, can I come over and hang out with you for 30 minutes? And I was like, sure you can. We played Fairy Godmother and just chilled, you know. So let's find them friend stickers. Oops. Let's see. They should have like a just dropping by a little sticker here. Maybe I'll use this one actually because it's kind of cute. These ones. The little green one. These are like the old paper. Okay. Oh, that's cute. Super cute. And then I was going to put in Plan and Hobo, but I'll probably do that tomorrow. So that is everything for right now. So my battery's at 24%. The people, I don't know if it's my yard or somebody else's yard, they're doing landscaping, but I want to get this done so I can get it uploaded. So if you could hear it in the background, I apologize. I pre-pulled my stickers. I only have 24% left of my battery. Let's get into it. So let me grab this. So on Saturday morning, Saturday was like a very like family day. My nails are gross. I know. I am aware of the situation. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a half box, I guess. I was going to use a square off box, but I think I use them all. Maybe I'll use a marble one because they just are coming out, you know. So maybe I'll use one of these. Should I use, let's use the rose gold one. So these are new. Actually, I'm going to put this down here. What else did I do photos with, Bubba? Let's use a half box then. These new marble multicolor are going to be coming out this Friday. And then like I mentioned before, there's stuff on here. The wiggle will be this rose gold, which is awesome because it's pretty much, I did a comparison in the new release video, pretty much the same. Is that going to fit a half box? No, that's annoying. Should we do another squared off box? Yeah, that's fine. So it will be releasing, and the great thing about it is that it pretty much, or do I not want to use something this big? I guess this will be like what needs to be done. Okay, so I'll do a quarter box in here. So it's pretty much the same as the rose gold. So it's a great like starter kit or just a great way to add to your rose gold collection for a super affordable price. I kind of want to do a quarter box. I don't have any left. Can I fit a half box in there? I'm like shaking because I'm like, I know I don't have a lot of time. What did I want to put in here? Let's actually just put the Bennett photos thing in. So, well, no, because I feel like going out of order is going to confuse me. So I guess we'll just use one of these squared off boxes. I thought I had more quarter boxes, but do I have any like, I have appointment labels. Let's do that. Let's do one of these. They're kind of small though. Let's do a squared off box. I'm losing it. Or do I could just use a glitter one. Yeah, I normally don't use these. I don't really know why. I think it's because I already have like the glitter headers, but I don't think it looks bad. So let's do that. So I wanted to put in that I made big breakfast, which is kind of like something that my family would do. This sticker's kind of big for this. That's fine. That my family would do when we go camping, and it's like in an iron skillet, and you just put like a bunch of different like breakfast foods together. My camera says it started dying, which is fab. Even though I would have like totally been charging it if I knew it was going to be dead. But you know, 'tis life. So it's something that we usually would make when we go camping. But it's in a like a cast iron skillet, and you just put a bunch of different breakfast foods together, and it's called Big Breakfast. Then Bubba looked ultra cute this day. I dressed him in the cutest little outfit. Let me see if I can show you guys without. Okay, so it's like a little pink pants, black toms, and then he wore this like cute little button-up shirt that was like tropical with a little cheetah on it, which is super cute. It's very trendy looking, which I love. Then Nick and I did have to run to Target because we were having a little cookout. We call it a barbecue. I feel like people up north call like cookouts barbecues. And then barbecue down here is like barbecue, you know what I mean? So we had to go to Target. So I'm going to use a patterned fancy label for that just because we had to pick up a couple more things. And then after that, we did have the little barbecue fam. And then on the bottom, I wanted to mark down that Brian ran across our pool cover, which normally I probably wouldn't put that in, but I just had nothing else to put in. So for that, I'm also going to use, or I'll use a little thing actually. But yeah, I had a perfect sticker for it, and I thought it'd be funny. So we have a pool cover, and I'm always super, like, I don't know, scared about the pool cover. Like, I have a pool cover and a pool fence just because I'm, like, that person who's, like, if there's even a chance of something bad happening, I don't, like, mess around, so I have both. But they always tell me, oh, yeah, like, a baby elephant could run across it and there'd be no problem. So I was like, prove it. So, not that Brian weighs as much as a baby elephant, but, you know, it doesn't even fit there either. See, I feel like Jessica does this with the glitter headers on top, but then I feel like the formulas are just slightly off that you can't fit the, like, half box in here. So, like, watch. If I go ahead and remove this, like, it's so much easier to fit stuff in. Let me show you. Let me just show you for a second. It's going to look weird because the whole spread I have it done the other way, but honestly, I'm running out of patience with this, so let's just do it this way. So if I put this down here, so it's So I put this down here. And then I put this here. It's like every formula. Like whenever I did this with not putting glitter headers on top, which I mean, obviously like Jessica didn't hold me down and tell me I need to do this, but I thought it looked pretty, but it does like overcomplicate things. Which Jessica, I mean, she wouldn't disagree. She is known to do. Like whenever she was cutting the glitter headers like up in the air, I was like, Jessica, what are you doing? So you go ahead and put these in. And it's like for every combination, this works out so much better. Put this in. Because I feel like even I might have been able to fit the half box in there. See how much better this combo works out? Yes. Living for it. But it does look, I do think it looks like more squished than like if you put the glitter headers on the top and the bottom. But I mean, I don't know. I just feel like it all works out better. So we had to go to Target. So I'm going to put the Target symbol, and this is from Sadie's Stickers. And then we did have a, okay. I don't know, my camera cut me off. Anyways, so had to go to Target. I actually saw Amanda at Target, which was totally weird. Nick and I always are like, yeah, we'll never like see anybody anywhere, I feel like, because we don't know anybody in Austin really. But it was weird to see Amanda like at Target. She was like, Andrea, and I was like, what? Who is that? Because I can't really see far away anyways. And Nick was like, I don't know who it is, so. But it was Amanda. So then we had a little barbecue cookout with a bunch of people, family, you know. And then, like I said, Brian ran over our pool cover on like a dare, I guess. So I have this little wonton elephant sticker, which is hilarious. It's kind of big, but worth it. Then on Sunday, hopefully we could get through this. See, like I like this better. I actually texted Jess about this while my camera was dead, but I feel like this looks cramped, but you could fit like a lot more. So I'm kind of like on the fence. Which do you prefer? Do you think like, I think this looks better, but I think that this like works better and you use less glitter headers. So if like you're on a budget, this might be the way to go. I mean, using like one extra glitter header per box isn't like totally wild, you know what I mean? Or this one's two because of the squared off box, but you know. On Sunday, I wanted to put in that I'm going to just continue with not doing the things, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to like organize my life here and it's like not totally working. So I wanted to order pictures and print pictures this day because I have about a gazillion photo frames in my house that all have the basic picture that comes with them in them. So I printed out some and then I went ahead and ordered some because I was like, I don't want to mess with this anymore. And like I wanted to get some bigger prints that like I knew wouldn't look beautiful on my printer that I have at home. So I went and did that, and then I did want to mark down that I did film, so I'm going to go ahead and put that down with a patterned, whatever this is called, the fancy label. Oh, why did I do this? I'm like losing my brain. I feel like when I'm in a rush, things just aren't cute. So, a fancy label. Also decided already that I'm not doing this every week. I'm just gonna go back to the voiceover and just figure out what's wrong with my computer, why it gets so hot. Nick was actually with Bennett the last time, like he was sleeping. So he couldn't figure it out for me. So next time it happens, hopefully he is not sleeping and then he can look at it for me. I'm using a appointment label to mark that we went to Shake Shack, which was pretty good. So I have this little burger from my shop. This little camera is from Sadie Stickers. It's a $2 Tuesday. And then after that, I did film. So for that, I'm going to use this little film slate here in the rose gold color. Then down on the bottom, I wanted to put in that I watched 2 TV shows. So like, see how much easier this was? So it's just all lists. So I'm going to go ahead and put in the gray. And then I'm going to put in a little piece of a little sliver. But yeah, so next week I'm going back to my voiceovers just because I feel like those are easier. I feel like less scatterbrained. I feel like also whenever, especially if you film plan with me, I'm sure you know this struggle, but whenever you just talk for a really long time to yourself, you start to just like say stuff just because you want to like fill the air, I guess. And that's like when things go like bad because you're just like talking to talk and then it just sounds like a jumbled mess, like probably what I'm doing right now. So I think I'm going to go back to filming my voiceover plan with me's. Maybe if I ever feel like super in the mood to chit chat for a really long time, I'll do it this way. But for the foreseeable future, I feel like the best way to go is with those. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in. See, sometimes I feel like you could totally put the sliver on the bottom, but I feel like you either should go one way or the other. I mean, I guess with like the half boxes, sometimes it'll like need to be on top. So like maybe it's like based on the box. So like this one, it needs to be all together. This one, I could have totally like moved this up a little. And let me show you. I could have moved this up and then fit a little bit of glitter header on the bottom. Let me go ahead and do that just so you guys can see. So I'm like wondering if like the mixed style will work. Like what? Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Does the mixed style work where some of the boxes have a little bit of glitter headers on the bottom? Because I guess I feel like sometimes back whenever I did do like no white space, I would have some boxes that had like washi on the bottom and sometimes it didn't. So I guess like if it was every once in a while, then it would kind of like break it up a little maybe. So I'm just gonna put that there even though it's a little crooked, but you know, at this point I don't really care. And then for here I did grab this. This is from like last week. I pulled it out and didn't use it. So this little Once More with Love organizing stickers because I did reorganize my foil. So the next thing that I do is that I do open up this book here and I like to save my half boxes just because like the solid ones I can use in spreads like that don't have enough or if I need an extra one. So I just go ahead and put those in there. And I also like saving these because I didn't think I was going to come out with them for multicolor, but now I am. But I still like to save those. And then the rest of this stuff I think goes in my declutter pile. Let me go ahead and give it a little check here. This doesn't. This I save. The rest goes into my declutter pile, which is getting very big. This is done. Put in my drawer. And then I'll probably save these extras. Is this all I have left? I think so. I'll save these extras with my other set of rose gold I brought home because, again, it's the same rose gold as that's in our shop pretty much. It's like a little bit lighter, but nothing crazy. So that is this week's spread. I still have to figure out something to put here and here, but I'll do that later. But I think it turned out really cute with the mixed metals of the silver and the rose gold. Next week I am using silver and then this purple wiggle, which I really think that like using a wiggle with a color that you have in your collection is really nice because then you can pull other items in that you might have like a regular foil. I'm talking about like, you know, for purple maybe pull in silver, for the rose gold maybe pull in, or not rose gold because you probably have rose gold in your collection, but just pulling in another foil with like the funner foils kind of breaks up the fun foil, and then also you can use your stash of those stickers that you wouldn't have in those specialty foils. So that's what I think. This is this spread. Again, I'm probably gonna go back to my sped ups just because it's way easier and I feel very jumbled after a week of this. So I hope you guys like this video though, and I'll talk to you guys in my next one. Bye!